Hello everyone and welcome back to DevPortal, your go-to channel for mastering tech concept. In our previous video, we have learned about Linux distribution and the Linux file system structure. And today we are going to start our practical implementation. As you can see, I have opened the terminal and I am using here Ubuntu operating system. Currently, I have Windows system, and what I did, first I have installed Oracle VirtualBox, and with the help of Oracle VirtualBox, I have created one VM where I have provided the CPU, RAM and memory to that VM, and on top of that VM, I have installed this Ubuntu operating system, which means I am using Windows system, and on top of my Windows system, I have created the VM, and on VM I have installed the Ubuntu system. If you don't want to do this activity, what you can do, if you are having the Windows system, you can install WSL as well. Commands I will give you in the description box as well as in the notes, and that notes link I will give you in the comment section, so you can check it out, don't worry. So before writing the commands, let me tell you what is terminal. Terminal is our direct communication channel with the Linux operating system. Rather than opening the folders and clicking on that, what we are going to do, we will write our commands, and that commands terminal will help us to get executed, or you can say tell to the operating system, and then operating system will do that activity for us. So first command that we are going to see today is pwd command. As whenever you open the terminal, it will open on some particular folder, you can say, path you can say, or directory you can say. Now you don't know you are on which location. So to get the location name, what we can do, we can execute pwd command. What is the full form of pwd? It is the print working directory, which means whatever directory currently you are in, it will print that directory. Let me show you. If I write pwd, you can see it is printing /home/vbox user. Here vbox user is the username which I have used while creating the VM. If you remember in my previous tutorial as well, when I told about /home directory, I mentioned whatever users you have created in your system, there will be a home directory for that particular users. So vbox is the one user which I have created. So this is the home directory for that vbox user. So now we know that how to check the current location. Now let's say if you want to see that whatever files and folders are present inside that directory. So for that we have one command, that is ls command. It will list down all the files and folders which are present under that directory. Let me show you. So if I execute ls, you can see these are the folders which are present under that directory. Now this is not it. If you want, you can add multiple options as well to get the content in more better way. As you can see, currently it is coming in a single row. Let's say if this same content you want to see in the form of list. So what you can do, you can write ls-l. What L will do, L is act as an option for the ls command, which will tell that we need to show or you want to see the content in form of list. If I execute this, you can see it is listing down everything in form of list, and it will show you the user who has permission, or you can say the ownership along with the permissions. Don't worry about ownership and permission for now. This we are going to see in the future. Let me tell you little bit brief about that. These are the permission that you can see. D means directory, and RWX, which means read, write and execute. So there are different permission for user, group and other things, so that we are going to discuss. Then this is the size, you can see it has occupied. This is the date when it got created. So this is one way. Now let's suppose in our Windows system, we know there are some hidden files which are not visible to us. For that we need to do some change in the settings so that we can see those hidden files. Same thing we can do it here as well. If you want to see what are the hidden files present inside this folder or directory, for that you can execute ls-a command. What -a will do, it will list on all the hidden files as well. So you can see it here, it is showing dot profile which is not visible earlier. So with the help of -a, it will list on all the hidden files along with the normal files and directories. Now let's say that this is the size of the directory, but it is not properly readable in form of human content. So for that, what we can do, we can use another option which is ls-lh. What L will do, it will list down the content in form of list, and what H will do, it will show the size in form of more human readable format. If I execute this command, you can see it now, it is showing 4 KB. which is more readable. If it is 4 MB, it will show in that 4 MB. So that depends, rather than showing in 4096, it will show in this format so that it is more readable to you. And with this, what we can understand as well, we can combine multiple options as well. Like here, I have combined L and H. Let's say if I want to combine A as well, that also I can do. So what I can write, ls-lah. What hyphen L will do, it will list down the content in form of list. What A will do, it will show the hidden files as well. And what H will do, it will show the size in more human readable format. If I execute this, you can see it is coming 4 KB, 2.2 KB, then 3.7 KB, and all the hidden files are coming along with the normal files and directories. So till now we have saw that how we can see the current directory where we are, and how to list down the content, or you can say files and directories which are present under that directory. Now let's say if I have executed pwd, you can see this is the path where I am currently present. Now let's say I want to go one directory previously, means previous directory I want to go. So in Windows, what we are doing, we are clicking on the previous icon that is present, or if I want to go further, I will click on the forward icon. Same thing how we can do in Linux. So for that, if you want to go previous to the previous directory, what you need to do, first you need to mention cd. Cd stands for change directory, and then you need to write dot two times. What it will tell, that I want to go one step previous to the directory, one step previously I want to go. So if I execute this, and if I execute pwd again, you can see the difference. Now I am under slash home directory. Previously I was on slash home slash vbox user directory. And now if I list down here the content, if I do hyphen L, so you can see here only one folder is present, or you can say directory is present, which is vbox user. So this is how we can play with our directories as well. We can go one step back or one step further as well. If I again want to go to this vbox, what I need to do, I need to write cd vbox, and no need to write the in full content, just you write vb, and then you can press tab. What tab will do, it will do the auto completion for you if only single content is present. Let's say if multiple names are present, in that case it will give you, or it will ask you which one you want to pick. So if I execute, and if I write pwd again, you can see again I come back to this home vbox user directory. So now we know that how to see the current directory, how to list down the content of the directory, and how to go or how to change the directory using cd command. Now let's see that how we can see the content of the file. So for that, first let me do ls-lh, and here you can see I have one directory where Linux tutorial is created. D means directory. If it is hyphen, it means it is a normal file. So if I do cd linux, I press tab, so it will complete the auto completion for me. And if I do ls again, you can see here I have one text file. This is file.txt. Now let's say you want to see what content is present under this file. So before seeing the content, let me see is there any content present or not. First let's check the size. So for that, what we can do, we can write ls-lh. So you can see it here, it is showing 192. That is the memory it is occupying. Now to see the content, what we can do, we can use cat command. What cat command means, it is the concatenation, which means it will show the entire content which is present inside that file, and it will show in the terminal itself. If I write cat file, you can see this is the content which is present inside this file. That welcome to Linux tutorial. Today we will discuss basic terminal navigation commands. So this is the entire content which is present, and I can see it here as well. So this is the use of cat command. With the help of cat command, we can see what content is present inside the file, that we can see and we can read. But here one problem is there. This is the small file, it is okay. But let's say if it is a big file, in that case we cannot open this in the terminal itself. There will be chances that the size of that file is big or huge, so it will hang your system. So what we can do, at that point of time, we can use another command, that is less command. With the help of less command as well, we can read the content. First let me show you that what problem will come. So let's say there is one more file, Suppose I'm writing cat slash etc slash, let's say, passwd. Passwd is one of the file which will contain the information of the users which are present inside the system. If I do cat on this, you can see vbox is one of the user. So I can see, and you can see it here. I need to, if I want to go up, I need to scroll. So this is the problem. If the file is big, you need to scroll. So that is one issue. But same thing we can overcome with the help of less command. In place of cat, I just need to write less. And what less command will do, it will open the content in a new form of, you can say, new terminal. First it will open, and on that terminal it will show the content in the form of pages. So rather than reading the entire content, or you can say loading the entire content, it will load in form of chunks. And if you want to see the other page, we can navigate very easily. Let me show you. So you can see it has opened the content, and now we are on first page of that content. So if you want to navigate, what you can do, you can just press space. If I press space, I will go to the next page. You can see it here. Now it is showing end, which means I come to the end of the file. Now let's say if you want to go to the first page of the file, what you can do, you can press small g. If I press small g, I will come on top of the file. You can see it here, and we can use arrow button as well to navigate. So it will come one by one, it will come down. Otherwise, you can use page up and page down as well. What page up will do, it will go to the previous page. Page down will go to the next page. And if you want to go to the end of the page, you can press capital G as well. If I press capital G, it will come to the end of the page. If I press small g, it will come on the first page. And I can use space as well to go to the next page as well. Or if you press small b, it will go to the previous page. So these are the shortcuts which we can use, and we can read the content. And if you want to quit this terminal, you can just press small q. It will quit that terminal, or you can say window for you. So this is very helpful. If the content is very big, you can use less command, and we can navigate to the different pages like we used to have our notebook. We can switch the pages, or we can flip the pages. Same here we can do with the help of less command. So this is very useful. In place of cat command, if the content is big, we can use less command. Now let's say, you can see it here, my terminal is almost full. You can see I need to scroll up. You can see a lot of content is present. So this looks very odd. So let's say if you want to clear this content, so we have one command, that is clear. If you write clear, what it will do, it will clear the previous whatever has written, or you can see in the screen, and it will show you as a blank page, or you can say blank terminal again. If execute, you can see whatever I have executed, now it is not coming, and now the terminal is clean for me. Again I can do my work. But there are multiple things as well. Let's say if you want to see the previous content, so first let me write some content for you here. Dummy thing I am writing. So if I write clear -x, what it will do, it will it will clear the previous content, but still you will be able to see it. Let me show you. Here I have executed clear -x, but you can see here scroll is present, which means I can still see the previous content which is present. But if I write clear, in that case you can see scroll is not there. It has cleared everything whatever I have, which is present in the terminal. So that is the difference. If you want to see the previous things, you can use clear -x. If you don't want, you can use normal clear command. And there is a shortcut as well. If you use Ctrl C, again it will do the same activity as well. Let's say if I execute again few random things, dummy things I'm executing, and if I press Ctrl C, it will do the same thing, that is act as a shortcut for me. Not Ctrl C, I need to press Ctrl L. Sorry. So if you press Ctrl L, you can see it will act as a clear only. But here previous content, again it is visible because it has executed clear -x. If you don't want, you can execute clear. So now it won't come. So we have saw that how we can clear the content of the terminal as well. Now let's say I have shown you that how you can execute cat command and how you can execute less command, and I have shown you on some particular file. Let's say you forgot that file, or you forgot any particular command, but you remember you have executed previously. So for that, what we can do, what Linux will do, it will store whatever commands we have executed. So we can use our one command, that is history command. What it will do, it will show us all the commands which we have executed till now. So if I execute history, you can see these are the number of commands, and the unique identifier is also there for each of the command which I have executed. It will come from proper order. Whichever command you have executed first, that will come on the top, and then on that particular order it will show. So the last command which I have executed, that is history command, and before that these are the things which I have executed. And I was telling you that we have executed one cat command as well. You can see it here, it is present cat file.txt. Now let's say this command you want to execute again. So for that, what you can do, either you can write it again by seeing on that command, but that is not a good practice. So for that also we have a shortcut. As you can see, there is a unique identifier which is present. So for this it is 210. So if I want to execute the same command again, what I can do, I can use this special symbol, that is, I think, exclamation symbol. And then what I need to do, I need to mention that unique identifier number 210, and it will execute the same command again for me. So this is also one benefit. Rather than writing the same command, you can execute with the help of this shortcut. So this is the use of history command. Let me show you one more thing. Let's say we can combine multiple commands as well with the help of pipe operation. Let's say if I have executed cat command and now I want to execute ls command as well. So I can execute both together. Let's see if I have write cat file.txt and after that I have written less. So what this you can say or symbol we say in our Java, it will act as a pipe. Whatever operation cat has done, whatever output you will provide, less command will work on that particular output, and then finally it will give you the final result. So if I execute this, what it will show, it has opened the terminal and it is showing the content. If I write Q, it will again quit that terminal. So this is how we can combine multiple commands, Linux command as well, using the help of pipe symbol. This symbol is saying in Linux terminology as a pipe symbol. So let's quickly recap what we have covered today. First, we have checked that how we can print the current directory where we are. We have saw that using the pwd command. This is the command where we can see the which directory we are currently in, and then we have seen that how it is present inside that directory with the help of ls command. And then we have checked that how we can navigate between the directories using the cd command. And then we have seen that how we can read the content of the files using less command and cat command. And then we have seen that how we can clear the content of the terminal using the clear command. And then we have seen that how we can see our previous executed Linux command with the help of history command. So that's it for today's video. Now you can confidently move around your Linux system and explore files using just with the help of terminal. In our next video, we will learn how to create, move, copy and delete the files and folders. Basically how to manage our data in a Linux system like a pro. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Dev Portal and share it with your fellow developers. And I will see you in my next video.